before it was just you had to go out to a porno theater, or you had to go buy porno videos. You'd have to go to some sleazy store. But now, you check into any hotel, you can see porno movies in the hotel room. You can see porno movies on the internet. There's so much pornography, and there's a lot of people who are sitting alone in their little apartment getting all worked up with this pornography, and they don't have any outlet for it, so they go out and they murder some poor girl. It's very sick. You know, once you stir people up with pornography, they have to have some outlet. They have to get it out of their system somehow.
Yeah, it's like a gummed-up carburetor, you know?
A lot of very frustrated people around.
You know, it's like they say, Larry, peace sells, but who's buying? You know what I mean? It's not sexy.
That's a good quote from Metallica. I love it. I like that. I like your style. That's
actually Megadeth, but yeah. Anyway, that was from the Rust in Peace album. Yeah, we'll talk about that later, Danny.
Okay.
All right, so anyway, Larry, can I ask you one question? We've gotten pretty deep in this conversation, and it just kind of opens up a door for me, and I don't normally talk about stuff like this because it's not my forte. There's a lot of guys that I know in radio that talk a lot about conspiracy theories and things like that. And my personal opinion is that Kennedy was the last real president, and everybody since then has been a puppet. And you know, can I just straight up ask you, what do you think about the plane that crashed in the field in Pennsylvania and the plane that hit the Pentagon? I mean, there's no debris field. Do you think that was real, or was that a media blitz, or what? What the hell happened there?
No, that really happened.
You think so?
That really happened. And that plane that crashed in the field, that plane was headed for the Capitol Dome. If they hadn't rebelled and fought those hijackers and caused that plane to crash, that plane would have taken out the Capitol Dome.
Good thing it didn't.
And, that's the path it was headed on. Yeah. And so, you know, we got the Pentagon got struck, and the two Twin Towers. It was a horrific event. And anybody that tries to make some kind of conspiracy theory out of it is just damn foolish. I mean, you know, there's no relevance to that at all.
Now, let me ask you another question.
But again, it's the internet.
Yeah, I know, right?
People sending out ridiculous stuff over the internet and getting into people's brains, and you know, I've had dinner with people out here, perfectly intelligent, rational people who, after a drink or two, start telling me all these conspiracy theories, and some of them involving the 9/11.
Yeah, I hear it all the time as well. Yeah, I totally do. Let's change course real quick here. I don't want to keep you on the phone all night. I know it's a different time zone over there. Excuse me. Do you have? Are you?
I went to bed an hour and a half ago. I'm
with the hood over your head in the basement.
I got out of there. I managed to get the hood off and get upstairs and get into bed.
Are you saying our show's putting you to sleep, sir?
Yeah, a matter of fact, everything puts me to sleep.
Are you a sports fan? Do you have a favorite team? It's baseball season. The hockey playoffs started tonight. Do you have any favorites?
Oh, well, I let Landon pick all the sporting events.
There you go. Man, I'll tell you what, she's a good luck charm. That woman is awesome.
Hockey games, the Kings and everything. She was hooked on hockey last week.
Cool. Yeah, the Lightning are playing. We're just north of Tampa Bay, and the puck dropped at 7 o'clock tonight. I'm not a huge Lightning fan, but my niece is a Lightning cheerleader, so I'm very proud of her. And we're going to get a game check here in a little while. We've got an expert that's going to call in and give us a little play-by-play for a few minutes. But I was just curious, you know, a man of your stature who's been around a while and has had a lot of success with, you know, with movies and things like that, which is something that most common people just look at like, oh, man, they look up at the stars. You know, they think of the Hollywood. It's amazing to get to people on a personal level. And so that's why, you know, sometimes I'll bring up sports with a guest on the show just to see, you know, if you have anything that's kind of personable that people can relate with. Sports is one of those things. Let me ask you this question. What kind of vehicle do you drive? Do you have a favorite type of vehicle?
Oh, we have a Jaguar.
A Jaguar. All right.
Yeah. And we're very happy. We got a couple of cars, and we got a car in Chicago also. We got too many cars, to tell you the truth.
I'm actually a little short on cars.
We got to unload a couple of cars. There's just too many of them.
Right. Hold on, Jaybird wants to ask you a question.
You keep taking them in for oil changes, and then taking them in for this and that and the other thing, and then as soon as the warranties run out, you want to get rid of them and get yourself a new car. It's the worst thing is to be driving a car without a warranty nowadays. I mean, because they see you coming when there's something wrong with the car.
Right.
And And they make these cars with the defects built into them. So
yeah, I agree with that.
All right, this is Jaybird. I'd just like to ask a question. Where do you shop for groceries?
Well, my wife likes to go to Whole Foods. I try to discourage it.
You married a hippie?
Pardon me?
You married a hippie?
Yeah, well, she likes Whole Foods. I prefer to go to the normal supermarkets. I think the stuff is just as good, and I think that a lot of this deluxe food and the so-called healthy food is a con job.
I agree.
Just like the stuff. I think it's hyped up. I don't know where it really comes from. I don't know that it's any more pure than the other food. I don't know that the cattle are any more healthy or the chickens are any more healthy. Just because they say so, there's no way for you to know for certain to any degree that anything that you're getting is what they tell you.
I don't trust that FDA.
Historically, everything that's sold to you has some degree of lie built into it.
I saw
everything's a phony. I mean, there's almost nothing you can buy that doesn't have something that you didn't know about that you wouldn't have been happy to hear about.
I saw that they had a lionfish there. You could buy lionfish at Whole Foods right now.
So paying 25 to 35% more for the groceries, just on the expectation that these are healthier products, I don't believe it.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, listen, Larry,
I actually heard a report, too, and this may be one of those erroneous reports that you hear on the Internet, but I already heard that the mafia had transferred a lot of its interests into supermarkets and into the food chain. And that's where they were making huge investments. Underworld money was basically involved in a lot of the high-level supermarkets, and that means the stuff you're getting is phony. And but I wouldn't guarantee it, and I'm just passing along. My inclination is just to buy food and not worry about healthy food. As a matter of fact, we all have to learn to live with unhealthy things. Otherwise, evolution won't take place.
There you go, right? Thin the herd a little bit. I agree, man. I'm at the point where I want to go out and get a couple of chickens and build a pen in my backyard and get fresh eggs every morning. I'm serious about that too, just because.
Well, if you want to make sure the eggs just got laid by the chicken, that's fine. You can watch them do it, but then I wouldn't want to eat them.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
I don't think it would make me have a good appetite to just see the egg coming directly from the chicken onto the table.
That's coming from the guy that's made countless horror flicks over the years.
That's right. We people who make horror flicks, we're really not such horrific people when it comes down to it. We're generally very regular people. I mean, we have these crazy ideas, but
Well, listen, Larry, I don't want to cut it short, but I got to say thank you so much for joining us on the show, and I can't appreciate it enough. I can't voice my opinion of appreciation to you as much as I would love to, because it is a privilege and honor, and I'm super proud to have become friends with Laureen and to be able to talk to you tonight.
Love that girl.
Yeah, we absolutely love her.
She's just terrific, and she's a wonderful actress. She's just done 5 or 6 movies this year.
I know.
And she's got 3 or 4 more contracted to do for this coming year, and so she's having a terrific resurgence with her career.
It's amazing, isn't it?
One of her pictures, Sky, is just coming out this week.
Yep. We just talked about Sky, and that looks great, man.
I'm glad I did the interview with you. Even after you've hung up and gone away, I'm still going to continue the interview, even though nobody's on the line. I'm starting to like to talk about myself, so I'll just keep going. Probably for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, I'll be on here talking.
I'll tell you what, Larry.
Nobody will be listening, but then nobody ever is. So.
You'll probably have more listeners than us, man. You'll probably have more listeners than us. So.
Listen,
you never know. You can't tell. But thank you very much. Considering this was a wrong number, I'm really glad.
Oh, Larry, you're awesome, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
I know. At least this wasn't an obscene call. You never know when you pick up the phone what's going to happen.
You called me, Larry.
You tell me anything. It was wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
It was wonderful. Probably one of the best phone calls I've ever had in my life.
Oh, me as well, sir. And listen.
That gives you some idea of what my life has been like.
Oh, my
anyway,
God. You're awesome.
Shall I say goodbye?
Yeah, we got to let you go. We got we're up against a hard break here in a few minutes, and we've got 34.
Okay, well, I'm going to go on my way. At any moment, you're going to hear me disconnect and everything. Will somebody please come and untie me now and take this hood off? Okay.
Don't do it.
Bye-bye.
Just put the lotion in the basket, Larry. All right, everybody. Larry Cohen. Oh my God, what a cool guy! Holy crap, dude! He totally hung up on us. He did. Look. All right, that was awesome, man. That was a cool cat right there.
That's amazing, man.
Yep.
I mean, I was looking through some of the stuff he's done. People he worked.
Yeah, get on the mics, guys. Yeah, I know we had the
75 if he was born in 41.
Yeah, I think it said 74 in his bio, if I'm not mistaken. But
41.
Yeah, no, 74 years old.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 41. Yeah,
40. Well, he could be. He'll be 75 sometime this year.
Sure. Yeah. What a funny guy, man. Listen, I've neglected our chat room. We've got 39 messages, man. I can't even begin to go back and get on this right now. But thank you guys for participating with the show. I'll check it out here, and I appreciate you guys contributing. This is great, man. This is the most messages in the chat room we've ever had, guys. Hell yeah. So I don't know what they're talking about. They could be talking about pedophilia for all I know, dude. But thank you guys.
Just endorsed you, though. You got his vote.
Funny, man. My brother is texting me right now. Philbert, our technical producer, the guy that made our website, and he's asking if I want to go for a walk right now. He thinks I'm at home. Bro, our technical producer doesn't even know we're live right now. What a dick.
At least I'm a better reproduction agent than he is a technical supervisor. So
I wouldn't call him a supervisor, man.
Technical agent?
He's a technical producer. He produces technical shit.
Right,
basically.
All right.
Yeah, but technically he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, that's awesome. I should give out his phone number, dude.
Yeah.
If you want to talk to my brother.
I had a good time talking with your brother. He was trying to prove to me he was old enough to get some information or something.
Yeah. Quit backing away from your microphone, Pops. I'm gonna. Jeez Louise, Pops likes to roll back and forth. Is there a stopper on that wheelchair?
Well, I know. If I ever could hear a podcast after we do it, I'd know what I'm doing wrong.
Give him headphones, Jay. What the hell?
I've never heard a podcast.
You've never heard our show?
No.
We've played it in the house.
You're so full of crap.
Once or twice. I heard 15, 20 minutes.
Jay, dude, that's unacceptable, man. You need to.
Yeah, this is. I'm calling shenanigans on this whole deal.
No, it's unacceptable. You need to get headphones on his ass.
And I have played over and over different. This is episode 33. I might not have played like the last couple episodes because personally I thought they were horseshit.
When you lie, you don't have a chance of going to heaven, man. You know you haven't. I
haven't what? Come on, let's air this out right now, live. Let's
do it. Air it out, man.
Let's do it. I haven't sat there and played you show after show after show.
No, you haven't.
For weeks.
You haven't.
Pops, I've been there at the old house anyway, where Jay put it on the big loudspeakers in the kitchen and played the show while we were gearing up to get ready to go live. He'd play the last week's show. He did it every time.
For 5-10 minutes.
For 5-10 minutes. Jay.
That's all I've ever heard.
That's some bullshit, Jay. That's unacceptable, man.
No,
we need to get Pops
bullshit too.
We need to give Pops some headphones, and we need to give Pops access to be able to just hit the button on the app. Where there's a little microphone on the app on his phone, he can see that. Put your magnifying up and just let him be able to listen to it.
I think we just let him come up here in the studio and play with the control board.
That's fine too. If you want to hit the buttons,
give him a key to the studio and let him come up here.
Is he going to take the bus or are you going to drive him up here?
Whatever.
What do you mean, whatever? I don't like your attitude tonight, Jay. I don't like your attitude tonight, man. You're being very disrespectful.
I think Mudcat would be glad to bring him up here.
Mudcat will bring him up here. Listen, if a dude named Mudcat was going to bring me anywhere, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'd ride my skateboard there on my own and look better getting there. What?
Mudcat's a good driver.
Okay. Is he a good driver?
He doesn't have a vehicle.
He doesn't have a vehicle. I got one for sale. He can get that Jaguar from Larry Cohen. He's looking to unload a couple cars. Where's your cough towel, Jay? Cough in the towel. Where's your cough towel?
Yeah, well, it ends up right where we started.
He's pissed, man.
Still don't know. I don't know what I sound like. I've only heard myself 3 or 4 times.
All right.
You sound awesome, actually. You got a voice for it. You got a face for radio.
I will put you on rotation on DirecTV tomorrow because you can do that on DirecTV. You can look up the Kevin Holly Show. So we will play you. I will loop you over and over and over again.
You know, we should do that. We should just take a bunch of Pops clips and make a whole 30-minute segment of nothing but Pops talking. And just make that a segment for people to download and listen to. And then Pops can hear himself, too, you know. That would actually be really cool. Pops has some really good stuff out there. All right, let's get a lightning game check real quick here. I'm gonna try. I got a connection with the lightning.